Good morning, Fair Oak. Welcome to Science Time. Now, it's raining and it's a bit miserable outside, so I thought we'd do a little bit of chemistry inside, and it's going to feel a little bit like magic. We're going to explore invisible ink. We're going to write messages for people maybe in the family. You might want to write a story for English. You might want to create a piece of art which will remain invisible until we reveal it with a heat source later. Now, for your equipment. Your most important piece of equipment, again, is going to be an adult. You're going to need an adult to cut the lemon, and you're going to need an adult to help you with the heat source to reveal your message or your artwork later. You're going to need a lemon or some lemon juice. You're going to need either something like a cotton bud or maybe a paintbrush, and you're going to need some paper. Right, let's get started. So if you're going to use the real lemon, the first thing you're going to need is an adult to very carefully cut the lemon in half for you, and then you're going to need to squeeze the juice into a container. Now remember, you don't have to use a lemon. You might have some of the lemon in the bottle left over maybe from pancake day. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to use your brush. You're going to dip it into your lemon juice, and you're going to create either your message or maybe your masterpiece or your story. Whatever it is you're going to do, you'll need to create it onto that piece of paper, and then you're going to need to let it dry. Right. So we have our piece of paper with our invisible ink on, and you can't see it. It's dried completely. Now, to reveal it, we're going to need an adult because we're going to iron it. So we're going to have to be really careful because obviously the iron gets really hot. Don't use the steam, just use the iron and slowly start to reveal the message. You might even write a message that might be revealed to whoever's going to do the ironing for you. They're going to need to put a cover or a cloth, maybe something like a tea towel, just on top of the piece of paper. And then that way they can just go over a couple of times to reveal the image. I'm going to reveal mine. So did you predict what my picture was as I was drawing it earlier? Let's have a look if you were right. Yeah, I did a science time picture. I drew a rainbow and put science time on it. So that might be something you'd like to do. There are lots of other things that you could do. You could write messages to each other. I've done this one here. FOJS, we miss you. Stay safe. Now, I know somebody like James Bond probably wouldn't have the time to reveal these messages, but they're really good fun. It's more likely to be in something like Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway. But I hope you do have some fun making some messages that could be revealed. You could maybe make some posters for your window. So I've done a thank you NHS. There are so many key workers that you might want to say thank you to, and you might want to put these up in your window. You might want to try and make a rainbow and try and make different shades on it. You could ask your parents to help you or the adult to help you. When they use the iron, can they try and get different shades within the rainbow? Can you try it on different types of paper? Can you explore it maybe on card? See what effects you get on card. Okay, so let's look at why this happened. Well, most invisible inks can be revealed by heating the paper. The message will just discolour on the paper like it has there, you can see it. When you wrote or drew in the lemon juice, the paper fibres were softened by the acid in the juice, and the lemon juice or the carbon in the juice was absorbed into the paper. The juice was colourless, well, more or less, at room temperature. But the heat broke down the carbon compounds and the carbon was released. So when you ironed it, or when someone ironed it for you, rather, the heat broke down those carbon compounds. And when they came into contact with the oxygen in the air, they changed colour and your message was revealed, just like this one here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll have some exploring time and see what you can create. Can you make the different shades, like I said? Can you try it on different papers and see if it makes a difference in the thickness of the paper? As always, guys, please upload your work and your science journey on the blog. I love seeing what you've been up to. Until next time, see you later.
Bye for now.